Yeah, you can tell by the long bottle.
Oof, thank you. That's very generous. Thomas, do you want any? Yeah. Okay, perfect.
There you go.
In this house, we respect red wine. Just start to
coming for tortillas.
What are we doing with those tortillas, Julian?
We are making some homemade tortilla chips for our nachos. So it's going to be kind of a mellow episode. It's going to be holiday season, so we want to just do kind of something ridiculous. We got a little buzzed one night and kind of brainstormed of all the crazy stuff we could just add on to nachos, and that's what we're going to do.
Who makes nachos in November? We make nachos in November.
We do live in Texas.
Yeah, it's pretty warm.
Yeah,
I'm wearing shorts.
So we've got the homemade tortillas, which are going to turn into chips. The other kind of the two focal points, we're making a vegan queso and a vegan crema.
Yep. And the whole thing's going to have like chorizo, jalapenos, guac, anything we thought about. You'll see. It'll just be like a pile of thing.
Plant-based ground beef.
And we're all going to put it in a cast iron and mix it all together and bake it.
Avocados.
And it's going to be ridiculous.
It's going to be good. We're excited. Oh, we don't have cilantro.
Alright, we good.
Stay tuned.
We good. How did you...
Alright guys, so to get started with the nachos, we're going to start with our tortillas first. We're making homemade tortillas. Of course, if you like, you can always just go buy some tortilla chips. No shame in that. Recommend blue corn. But anyway, we're making our own corn tortillas, so we're just using a little bit of maseca, which is just the best corn we've been told, and we can't deny the results. So we're using this cornmeal, a little bit of water, and just a pinch of salt to actually make the dough for those. And then we're just putting those through a tortilla press. All right, so once you have the tortillas pressed, what you're gonna wanna do is put them in a hot skillet. You're gonna cook them on the side you put them down for about 45 seconds to a minute. Then you're gonna flip them and cook them for the same amount of time on the other side. And then you'll repeat the process. You'll flip them once and flip them back over again, but that time you're gonna do it much shorter for maybe about 15-20 seconds. Let's bake some tortillas, guys. All right, so now that they are done in the skillet, we're going to cut those up into wedges. Afterwards, we're gonna toss them with a mixture, 1-to-1 mixture of avocado oil and lime juice. We're just gonna kind of spray that, mist that on top of them, and then toss them with a little bit of salt, chili powder, smoked paprika, and cumin. And then put those out on a baking sheet, put those in the oven. We're gonna bake them at 350 degrees for about 7 to 8 minutes, and then flip the trays and then cook them for another 7 to 8 minutes, and they'll be good to go.
Yeah.
I was like, I know that.
All right, vegan queso. We're trying to replicate kind of like a creamy cheese sauce type of deal. Basis of it is going to be cashews and shredded potato. And then we're adding nutritional yeast, sun-dried tomatoes, fire roasted tomatoes, distilled white vinegar, hot sauce, avocado oil, a yellow onion. First things first is you want to get a little bit of avocado oil inside of your saucepan. Get your diced yellow onion, throw it in there until it's translucent, about 3 to 5 minutes. After which you're going to go ahead and add your potato and your spices. Once you have your spices and your potato in there, stir constantly for about 1 to 2 minutes. Once that's done, go ahead and add your cashews and water. It's about 1.5 cups of water. And let it sit and have it simmer for about 5 to 8 minutes. So very carefully take your mixture that's in the pot and pour it into a blender. Go ahead and add your sun-dried tomatoes, your hot sauce, your white wine vinegar, and nutritional yeast. And then blend it for about 2 minutes until it's a creamy texture. If you want, you can add some coconut milk, some extra vegan cheese into it. Kind of give a different flavor profile. Once it's done blending, put it back on the saucepan and add your diced fire roasted tomatoes. Mix constantly. Finally, top it with some chopped up jalapenos and you're good to serve.
Hello, gang. So, very simple crema we're doing here to place atop our vegan nachos. It's going to be, I don't want to say fantastic because I have a terrible habit of saying fantastic, so I'm going to switch that to delightful. It's going to be absolutely delightful. Very simple, 4-ingredient recipe we've got going on here. We have a block of tofu. We have a freshly squeezed lemon we're going to put through this little bad boy right here. We've also got some salt, pepper, and cumin, and then we have some shallots. We're going to put all that into our little bullet blender right here, TM, and then we're going to blend it up, and it's going to be fantastic.
Refs
Hello!
and viewers, hello.
We're eating our nachos now
All right, we're just gonna dive in.
with a couple of degenerates here eating our vegan nachos. What is in this before we crunch in?
Everything.
Just a brief summary.
Jalapenos, black beans, our tortilla chips, crema, guac, queso, chorizo, Guardian's ground beef, and I think that's it.
Bro, I have the master chip, by the way. I have literally everything.
We ready? All right.
I don't have enough for this. Pack it all in.
Crunchy.
Oh, and caramelized onion.
The crema. The crema.
Crema Fresca.
Queso Fresca.
Crema Fresca.
Crema Fresca. Very light and delightful. You've got the layer of the guac, and you've got the onions, the beans. The beans play a good part. Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. You taste the chorizo. Oh, that's so good. The chorizo mixed with the Guardians. Really good stuff.
That's what we call.
This is really good. This is really, really good, boys. We did a good job.
Anyways, we're gonna go enjoy some delicious vegan nachos and watch Mr. Robot.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Have a good one.
Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Thomas puts a lot of work into our videos. We love the work he does. Julian puts a lot of work into our videos.
We all put a lot of work into our
I basically just kind of show up and start memeing. So please, if you guys don't support our content, just like share it, love it. Just because of these two. Just because of these two. These guys put in all the hard work. So
Yeah.
much love. We really appreciate you guys watching. Sorry I'm getting a little bit sappy, but we appreciate you guys and have a good time.
Bitch.
That's true. That's pretty true.
All right,
Guys.
time for wine.
And in another edition of censored outtakes.
Bottle of wine.